Let's talk about crude oil prices. They had a very nice week, but as we're coming to the end, people booking profits here and the price is sliding lower. We're also going to talk a bit about gold, which I found super interesting, and silver prices. All right, so let's begin with crude oil prices. And we're seeing here that the market is trying to bottom out here. If we look at it from a week perspective, like we had a very nice week, but it's giving up most of its gains. It's a bit like we saw in stock markets, right? And my idea was to be bullish, and I was looking for this to head higher, but fortunately we didn't dip low enough the way I wanted it to be part of this leg. And then when we finally went down, we went down quite strongly. So now my original idea to be bullish from 41.86, that's underwater. But if you look at it from, if you just get rid of all the lines for a second, you will still dealing with an uptrend, right? We're creating higher and higher lows. And really, as long as you're above this low here, there's no real reason to worry. Now, obviously, if one is already long, it's not too much to do about it. We just need to maintain that bias. But if one is not long, then being bullish from 40.33 and 39.36 is not such a bad idea because of the trend. Now, this is what gets me interested in, is actually gold prices. So gold prices are forming a descending triangle, and the descending triangle, you'll form that when you have that downward sloping trend line and that horizontal level. Now, what's quite interesting here is that if we trade below 1847, then this pattern does suggest we can trade as low as 1727. So I'm finding that super interesting. And the way I would probably execute this one, because these are the sort of ideas I like to trade, then maybe right now it would be a stop loss just above today's high. Then you're looking at 2.92 times risk-reward ratio. But if we're lucky, it'll go down halfway or something like that. And then maybe Monday come and we have a break. That would be great. And then you have a 6 times risk-reward ratio if we go all the way down to the lows. So, or to the target. So that I find super interesting. Now, I might be wrong. If you zoom out here, you can see this is an interesting level, like 1851 or so, 1850. It is a support level. We could technically just go back all the way up, because the whole thing with this pattern that we have, the descending triangle, is that, until we break either that side or that side, we're within the pattern. And some people, that's how they make their money. They buy here, trade to the upside, and so on and so on. Now, the short-term system that I work with here on these presentations, it is bullish in silver. So here in silver, we still have that opportunity to get involved. And this is also where I'm comfortable to say, okay, look, this may actually trade higher. So I'd rather be long silver if you think silver and gold is going to go up, rather than gold. And I think we have a break now. We have a break in the correlation between gold prices and stock markets, because with the vaccine coming out, you have less likelihood of seeing more stimulus, even though I think it will come. There could be changes to this though. Like right now, everybody's about the vaccine, right? But look at the number of COVID-19 cases we're seeing across the world. It might be vaccine comes a bit too late. People start to get nervous again. Like the number of cases we're seeing in Europe, but also in the US, are really high, and that is obviously an issue. That's a problem. So there is scope for gold to go up again on those things. There's just that right now, that's not really what the market has its mind. It's not there. It's pricing in better times. And that's why we have that break between stocks and gold, because people are not buying gold now because they rather buy these oversold companies that struggled a lot and that has the potential to trade substantially higher. To give you just an idea, and we're doing a bit of a detour here, but you have the Cineworld, which has like, I think 50% of their income is from the US or so. And you have as well the majority, then the rest is in the Europe and UK. So that share price, on the news, a spike with 132%. Why? Because when we're down here, people think, oh, because of the virus, we're never going to go back to watching movies. Or people think realistically, this company is going to go bust before things are sorted. But then we have that massive spike. And this is really what's happening. That's where gold investors are going, I suspect. You know, they're looking to buy these shares, which if they would recuperate to levels like at the beginning of the year, you're looking at some 400% return. Now that's obviously a bit unrealistic in the short term, but you know, if we go up to 100, 150, I mean, that wouldn't be unsurprising. I'm not saying you should go out and buy these things, because it does require a lot of research into knowing like which company actually will survive. Like, will Cineworld be the same Cineworld 12 months from now if things remain like this? You know, that's the big issue that a lot of people try to estimate. And that's really, I think, what's happening now. You're having that break. That's why people are not buying gold as they used to. But I might be wrong. It might be a situation where people, again, prolong lockdowns, especially with Joe Biden coming in, and more stimulus. But I guess we need to wait until January, and also that vote for the 2 senator places on January 5th, I think it is. If the Democrats would win there, which right now does not look likely, then it will be a situation where Joe Biden has control of being the president and also running the Senate. And at that point, definitely a lot of stimulus, I think, and as well a lot of projects to get the economy going, and that can drive gold prices higher. And that, guys, concludes today's market update. Don't forget to check out the rest of the videos we have here on our YouTube channel, and as well, don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day and a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you, and bye-bye.